I would like to call to order the Tuesday, April 21st, Brooklyn City Board of Education regular board meeting. Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal.
Here.
Mr. Hubble.
Here.
Ms. Rafter.
Here.
Mr. Israani.
Here.
And Ms. Craw.
Here. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Resolved that the Brooklyn Board of Education approve the Board of Education agenda for April 21st, 2026 as recommended by the Treasurer and Superintendent. May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal.
Yes.
Mr. Israani.
Yes.
Mr. Hubble.
Yes.
Ms. Rafter.
Yes.
Ms. Craw.
Yes. In order for the board to fulfill its obligation to complete the planned agenda in an effective and efficient fashion, a maximum of 30 minutes of public participation as it pertains to school-related topics will be permitted at each meeting. Each person wishing to address the board will approach the podium and state his or her name and address. If several people wish to speak, each person will be allotted 3 minutes until the total time of 30 minutes is used. During that period, no person may speak twice until all who desire to speak have had the opportunity to do so. The period of public participation may be extended by a vote of the majority of the board. Okay, then we'll move on to the superintendent's report.
Good evening, everyone. One of my favorite times of the year is spring, where we can celebrate all of our accomplishments throughout the year. We have 2 student presentations today, one proclamation acknowledgement, another presentation. This time I'd like to introduce Mr. Larson and Mr. Zafka for our first presentation.
Thank you very much. The first portion that we're going to do is going to be recognizing senior Adam Cowper. Adam is the 2026 OHSAA Division II Boys State Bowling Champion. Adam bowled a 729 series and a high game of 279 at the state championships, which were the highest series and individual game that were scored in both Division II and in Division I. Just to put that in perspective, Adam beat every other bowler there regardless of division. Adam was the Chagrin Valley Conference Individual Bowling Champion, MVP, in 2025 and runner-up in 2026. Adam is a 3-time OHSAA state qualifier in the years 2024, 2025, and 2026. And Adam is also a 2-time All-Ohio bowler in both his sophomore and senior seasons of competing. Adam will continue his education and bowling career at Indiana Tech on a bowling scholarship, where we're going to be pursuing information technology. Is that what it is? Computer science, my mistake. All right, at this time, I would like to call both Mr. Zafka and Adam Cowper up here for him to receive his framed proclamation. Adam. And the second one I'm not going to speak nearly as long about. The second one is going to be inviting Mrs. Marsico and Mrs. Campbell up here to discuss the Hurricane Family Resource Food Pantry, yet another example of the connection that the school district seeks to make with its community in serving their needs and making sure that all of our students and families are taken care of in equal measure. I'd like to invite Mrs. Marsico and Mrs. Campbell up here at this time. And some of their students as well.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mrs. Marsico. I'm a special education teacher at the high school.
I'm Brenda Campbell. I'm special ed as well.
And we have some of our students with us. We have Yoskar Santana Feliciano, Gio Stanislaw, Riley O'Flanagan, John Martinsick, and a former student, Chloe Martinsick, who also did the food pantry with us for a few years before graduating last year. Here we go. Okay, so I think a lot of you know that we do the Brooklyn Community Food Pantry, and we've been doing it for a few years now. Mrs. Campbell?
So what the Community Food Pantry can offer to our community in Brooklyn and nearby communities, the opportunity for food and hygiene supplies like once a month. Brooklyn, Parma, Cleveland, and North Olmsted have participated. But the bigger thing is what offers our students. They gain employability skills, provided opportunities to communicate with others, and they're able to use this form to kind of create orders and future ideas for us here at school.
So it's a multi-step process, but once the orders are filled, the kids take the order form, they go into the food pantry, and with supports, we tell them the items that they need, and they take turns filling the orders. And it's quite a bit of work to do all these orders every month that we do it.
And then once the process starts, we have other kids, Riley's one of my big ones in the room, who tag the orders by a name, and then we place them in order in the room. So each student has a job. One is maybe filling the order, transferring the orders, and then highlighting the number on the order form, labeling bags for the family's name and number, which may seem small, but for us is a really nice task for them to become more independent.
It's nice to see that all the kids can participate no matter what their ability, and they've kind of honed in on their skills that they've gotten really good at. So they've kind of just moved into the rotation and they know what they're supposed to do when it comes time to filling the orders. After we fill the orders, we do this for a couple days before the delivery date, and then on delivery day, we take all the orders on the carts or wheel tables, and we take them all to the delivery order, or the area, excuse me. While filling the orders, it's important to note that each family gets the amount of food based on their household number. So our students have to be able to look at the form, determine how many people are in the household, and then determine like how many boxes of macaroni and cheese does a family of 7 get versus a family of 2 or 3. So that's another skill that they're utilizing while filling these orders.
And then depending on the location and weather is where we wait, and the kids will kind of wait for the orders, and then we'll go out to the cars, and then some of the kids will help find the bag number inside. We kind of got our own little process where some of the kids are stronger at some of the other categories, so they'll go outside and run the bags out to the cars or boxes.
Like Ms. Campbell said, they walk the order out. The students have to use communication skills by greeting the customers, asking them, where they want their groceries. Sometimes it's in the back seat, sometimes it's in the trunk, but they use that time to communicate with the people that are coming to get their food.
And then the students will take those items and place them in the desired locations. And it's really good for them to practice some of those customer service skills along with just greetings and questioning, because it's nice that we can't predict what the adult's gonna say. So it's nice for Mrs. Marsico and I to kind of stand there and guide them when the conversation may go somewhere they're not sure how to answer. So it's good for the kids.
So the program started with a grant a few years ago, and now the the food pantry is filled with donations. St. Thomas More in Brooklyn has been a great partner with us. They've had quite a few food drives. Dr. Kay has donated a few times with her and her friends. They've donated items. Jim Wadwick, our transition coordinator, donated over 100 bags of hygiene items at Christmas time. So we've had a lot of good partnerships, and other community people that have reached out. Grocery Outlet gave us a big donation, so that was great. But again, like Mrs. Campbell said, the best thing is that our kids are getting these pre-vocational skills and vocational skills right here in Brooklyn. It's like, started off a little bit overwhelming, but now I feel like the kids, like we said, they just really have a job that they enjoy doing, and I think they look forward to it every month. And I just included a small video so you could see like how many, this is not up to date, but this shows you like what the stocking, the organizing, all of these items need to be put on a shelf That's all done by the kids, the labeling. So it is a lot of work that they take on every month. So it's nice to see that it's been so successful. I think, oh, go ahead. You
Oh,
can go.
that's okay. We just took some quotes from the kids about the best part of working at the food pantry, and some of the things that the kids said, that they like putting the cans on the shelf, they like carrying the bags to Miss Mary in the kitchen, they like to organize and stock the food, they like to deliver the boxes to the cars, they think it's fun. I like helping with the bags. Did you want to do the last one?
Yeah, and I think just like they see that it's a good thing for the community and people like getting the food and they like that we're helping people. So it started off as a goal for providing a regular work routine, but I think the kids are getting so much more out of it than just a job. They're seeing that how beneficial it is for everyone, and it's just a real world experience that
Right,
they're getting
that's what I was
right here at school. So it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we love it.
I don't know, do you guys want to say anything? Do you want to tell them what your favorite
I was
part
gonna
of
say.
the food pantry is?
Stocking.
You are very good, and you are very anal and make sure all the labels are facing the right way, Oscar.
We appreciate that.
Gio, what do you like doing?
Heavy boxes.
Carrying the heavy boxes. This is our workhorse right here, as you can see.
I like doing the tags on the bags.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
And I usually do help out with like carrying stuff to the cars. I also like doing that.
Mm-hmm.
She does a nice job. What about you, John?
I like having a purpose. Like every day I wake up and wonder what would things be like without the food pantry. And I like minimizing my kids.
That's right. It's very important work that we're doing, right, John?
Right.
We'll have to call you back next year.
I'm grateful to do it.
That's awesome. Chloe, what about you? Oh, yeah, the communicating.
Yeah.
Yeah, the socializing. We'll social by. Good. Awesome.
Thank
job,
you.
you guys.
Thank you for
Thank
this
you.
job.
I will say two things. One of which started as a grant a few years ago in a conversation with Mrs. Jones, Mrs. Marsico, and Mrs. Campbell, has turned into kind of how we do business now. And I am just, I couldn't be more thrilled that we're able to not only the educational side of things in terms of providing skills for students, but also it's great to see how we're giving back to the community, and then to Adam and his family. Adam, congratulations. You are in a category all by yourself, and we look forward to welcome you to the Hall of Fame in about a decade or so. But thank you to everybody being here. Now, you're more than welcome to stay. But if you would like to leave,
We don't get offended.
we won't get, that's exactly right. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
And that's my report. Mrs. Crawl?
Congratulations, Adam. Good job.
Good job, buddy. Bless you.
Okay, we'll move on to the treasurer's report.
Okay, good evening. I'd like to report that the interest for the bond for the month was $60,749. The balance in the bond account right now is $17,668.95. I'm sorry, $945. Say it again.
Yeah, was it?
$17,068,945. Sorry about that. March, we did receive the final settlement that came in at $8,506,000. That will be the last levy money that we receive for the rest of the year until August of next fiscal year. Difference between the year-to-date actual and the budget was $41,140, so we were just kind of spot on as far as the forecasting of that. We're at 95% of the revenue we're expecting from the foundation or the state, so we're still going to be collecting that for another 3 months. 2 months, sorry. The investment income for the general fund was $79,778 for the month. That brings that to $678,394 for the year. Personnel costs for the month was $906,449. Right now, that's at about 81.1% of the budget. Benefits ran $381,176. That's at 75.5 for the budget year to date. All other costs were $543,970. That's actually below where we should be at this point. That right now is running at 55.6%. So at this point, levy income has been 73% of our revenue. The foundation or state payments are 9%, sorry. Investment is running at 3%, and then other is 15%. Personnel is running about 77%, which is, again, service industry, that would be expected. And then all other operational costs are 23%. Let's see. Received an email earlier, about the middle of last week from the county. One of the things the county is doing now is they have decided to not advance any money to any cities, libraries, or school districts. Right now, Cuyahoga County, I believe, is the only one that is stopping from doing that. It really won't affect Brooklyn. We have enough of a reserve built up where we don't have to worry about it. There are other districts that are basically running paycheck to paycheck. They will have to do either short-term borrowing to cover payroll, or will have to cash in their investments in order to make payroll. So I'm happy that we have reserve and we do not have to worry about that, because there are districts out there that this could be financially devastating to them. Next month, I will be bringing appropriation modifications to the board to approve, and then sending that to the county. We've received some more money in different areas, like the federal grants. We've got the final payment, or the final budgets for them, or from them, sorry. So the board will have to approve the increase on those appropriations. The FY25 audit has been submitted to the state. It has not been released yet, so I will be watching. I'm hoping by the next board meeting that will be released. And then we received confirmation from the Ohio Schools Council. The district, by using Ohio Schools Council, which is a kind of a consortium, we saved $123,411 last year, fiscal year 25. Two of the highest one was electricity. We saved $91,619 going through the consortium for that. And natural gas, we saved $17,170 going through the consortium for that. We also use Gordon Food Service for that, and our public school works is run through there. And our Home Depot, we do a rebate program through Home Depot, which is through this. And that's my report.
We will move on to board committee reports and comments from board members, and we will start with Rocky Hill.
Thank you. Evening, everyone. I'm going to start off with the one report that I have is the Polaris report. I do want to report for the 26-27 main campus enrollment, 71 students from the junior class. That's 89% of the juniors have been accepted at the main campus at Polaris. Pretty good run. I'm going to read off a couple of the classes, the numbers too. The auto mechanics has 3, bakery and pastry 3, buildings and grounds 3, computer network has 1, business and office technology 1, cosmetology 6, criminal justice 3, culinary 4. I thought it'd be better than that. You know what I mean? Deli 1, EMT fire 1, engineering 4, Exercise science, 3. They got a new teacher for the exercise science. They say he's phenomenal. And there's a new course that they put out this year. It's fashion and design. It's a gentleman who started I believe it's a shoe company out in Lorraine. Builds his own shoes. Started there. And it's the number 1 class so far that the kids are going to. We have 8 kids going to fashion and design. HVAC 2, medical 3, pathway is 2, CNC, which is a specialty, you gotta be born into that machine shop kind of stuff, my opinion. There's 1, pre-nursing 5, pre-vet 5, nail technology 1, and the robotics classes started up this year. I thought we'd do a little better in those numbers. I think after you get used to it, I think we will. Visual communication and design 3, and then we got 1 welder. So those are some pretty good numbers as far as Brooklyn goes. 89% of the kids go to, the juniors are going to Polaris. There are some openings still for Camp Discovery. We do have 2 students, and if possibility, if financial help is needed, still want to go, we do have opportunity to help out with that too. And then as far as the satellite and satellite programs, we have 41 students in Introduction to Engineering, 18 students in Digital Electronics, 13 kids in Civil Engineering, and then there's a Computer Science Principal class that's just started up. And that's going to be 13 people in that as well too. So that is all of my report.
Thank you.
You got it.
Jason Hubble.
Thank you. Yesterday, the rec board met. Youth program update, we have youth baseball starting up. We have 6 teams, 1 10U, 2 12U, 1 14U, 2 8U. Softball has 2 teams, they're both 15U. They did not have a strong sign up for softball, so a lot of the younger girls are playing in the lower U baseball teams. Spring soccer is already underway. It's about 2 weeks in. They got 6 teams for that as well. They're playing over there in Hurricane Alley. Special event update, June 27th at the newly renovated Memorial Park will be their Independence Day celebration and park grand opening. The park should be complete by the end of May. Brock Park also to be completed in the middle of May. They're just doing some, with the weather breaking, they're kind of planting the final grass and doing their final touch-ups, but middle of May, Brock Park will be open as well. The natatorium is now under construction. The estimation is it'll take about 10 months, but the plan is to have the pools down for 12 months with a late spring, early summer reopening. Demolition actually starts Thursday. And the dog park, they are going to be doing a trial 24/7 basis. So instead of closing it at night and opening it in the morning, they're going to try keeping it open 24/7. So that's it for the rec center. I just hope everybody had a great spring break. Congrats to our Brooklyn schools for the ODE 2025 Momentum Award. Reminder, kindergarten parent night, if you have a soon-to-be kindergartner, April 28th at the Brooklyn Schools Media Center. Congratulations again to Adam, and thank you to the Food Pantry. I think it's an amazing program. So thank you everybody for coming, and that concludes my report.
Thank you. Crom.
Thank you. Had the pleasure of attending the State of the City and State of the Schools address. Mayor Ron Van Kirk and Dr. Claris gave us a nice update on what's happening in the city and the schools, and just exciting things happening in Brooklyn. Just really, really cool things for the students and for the community. The athletic department and the Chamber of Commerce is having a joint golf outing on June 8th at the Ridgewood Golf Course over in Parma. So if you have the opportunity to sign up for that, please go on the Facebook page. The sign-ups are there, or reach out to the chamber, or reach out to Dr. Claris. Just a reminder, Dr. Claris is accepting former military members that attended Brooklyn schools, graduated from here. So if you or someone you know was in the military or is currently in the military, please reach out to Dr. Claris and for more information, reach out to the school for that. Want to thank Polaris for inviting us to the last meeting. That was such a cool tour. It's an awesome opportunity for our kids to go to that state-of-the-art facility. What was so impressive was the nurses wing or whatever, the medical wing with the dummies. I mean, it was so realistic. I mean, it was a pretty cool thing to see. If you get the opportunity, go there, and you can eat there too. What's that place called? Savor.
S-A-V-O-U-R.
It's always been good food every time we've gone up there. So, congratulations to Adam. Thank you for the food pantry presentation. That's amazing to see what they can do there. And thank you for my picture. I think her name is Emmy. This is cute. So thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. And that's my report.
Thank you. Allison?
Good afternoon, or good evening, I should say. I'm behind the time right now. Yes, well, I'll kind of go backwards here. Thank you to our student. I have Nova's today. Since I have a little grandchild who isn't coloring or anything yet, everything's on my refrigerator. So I keep it, and then next one I get, and then I kind of rotate them through, so I appreciate that. I love seeing any student's work, showcased, we'll say, on my fridge. I don't have any committee meetings to report. I know we're going to be meeting teaching and learning and our wellness group, hopefully by the end. I can see Paula before she retires. But I just have a couple things. Again, Karam kind of hit, thank you to Polaris for hosting us for our board meeting. It was, every time I go over there, I see something that I swear that I knew of, and they have done so many updates within the programs and added so many programs. It's great. And I really appreciate the tour that we were given and an opportunity to be there. On March 25th, I attended the OSBA Northeast Regional Awards and yearly meeting at Polaris. I thought it was a really good opportunity to meet other board members from other districts. They had some board members, not just from Polaris, but they had board members from the Cuyahoga Valley Career Center there. And so weird, like I went to school with two of them, high school. So it was like a kind of reunion for me, but it was really neat. And they did a nice job recognizing board members that for their years of service, as well as the culinary program provided a nice meal. So it was really nice, you know. And then congratulations again to Adam. Thank you, Matt and Mark, for presenting. It's really hard to become a All-Ohio athlete, and he did a great job, and champion as well. And thank you to Mrs. Campbell, Mrs. Is it Kelly Marsico? Yes. And the students for presenting. I think we have a really good thing going in Brooklyn with our food pantry. There's so many families that need that extra, and I'm glad that we're able to provide. What else? Athletic Boosters will hold their next meeting on Monday, May 4th at 6:30. They are looking for some new officers. So if you would like to get involved, they would like for you to come to the meeting and join as a member, and and see if one of those positions are a right fit for you. I also have that post-prom tickets are on sale until April 30th, and they are $15. So please make sure your students get those. And then, one thing I wanted to add, the youth soccer is having a summer camp June 8th and 9th from 5 to 7. The rain date is June 10th. You can go on our website to get the information for signups. Every year it grows, and it's a great opportunity for our coaches and our varsity players to get involved with our community. And that's all I have.
I don't have a report, so we will move on to the treasurer's consent agenda.
Okay, I have 4.1, resolution to approve the minutes from the March 17th and March 31st meeting. I have 4.2, resolution to approve the financial statements for the month of March. And 4.3, resolution to approve an agreement with Shared Services Alliance. This, I just talk about this real quick. The district has never had an EMIS audit in the past. So what I'm proposing with this, to have them come in, they'll look at our processes and procedures. They will go through and check to see that everybody is ticked and tied and in the system correctly. We are getting paid from the state for the correct amount of students, and everybody is categorized correctly and is put into the system correctly. So that's why I'm recommending that. It would be over a 10-week period, and if there was any, it would include any recommendations to any of our processes or anything as well. 4.4, resolution to approve donations for the Sherry Godinsky Memorial Scholarship Fund. And 4.5, the approval of the consent agenda.
May I have a motion, please? May I have a second? Questions, comments?
Thank you for those who donated.
Thank you.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal?
Yes.
Mr. Israani?
Yes.
Mr. Hubble?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Crawl?
Yes.
Item 5.1, academic and athletic commendations for the third quarter. Item 5.2, resolution to approve board bylaws policy, second reading and adoption. Item 5.3, resolution to approve change order number 2 in connection with the district's capital improvement project, boiler replacement, and this will be through Dunlop and Johnston. Item 5.4, resolution to approve the agreement with Winston Consulting and Counseling, LLC, for the 26-27 school year. Item 5.5, resolution to approve the agreement with Suburban Transportation for the 26-27 school year. Item 5.6, resolution to approve the agreement with Xerox Business Solutions, LLC. That's the agreement, that contract is up, so we're renewing with.
5-year contract.
It's a 5-year, yep, correct. Item 5.7, resolution to approve the memorandum of understanding with Metro Health Partnership for our Family Resource Center and counseling services. Item 5.8, resolution to approve the memorandum of understanding between Brooklyn City School District Board of Education and Youth Opportunities Unlimited for the high school tech internship program. This will be the third year we've done that with them. We do receive partial reimbursement for those tech interns that work with us in the summer. Item 5.9, resolution to approve agreement with Lake Tech Solutions for E-rate support services. District will receive reimbursement back on these projects through the E-rate program. Item 5.10, resolution to approve the agreement with the Ohio Schools Council's electricity purchase program. And item 5.11, the approval of the consent agenda.
May I have a motion?
So moved.
May I have a second? Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal?
Yes.
Mr. Israani?
Yes.
Mr. Hubble?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Crawl?
Yes.
This is not a consent agenda. This is I can read it, and then we're going to have to vote on that individually. 6.1, resolution to approve the community eligibility program and lunch program officials. Be it resolved that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves the appointment of Sandra Neal and Catherine Reed as the approving and verification officials, and Dr. Theodore Clare, superintendent, as the hearing official for the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education community eligibility lunch program officials for the 26-27 school year.
May I have a motion?
So
please?
moved.
May I have a second?
Second.
Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal?
Abstain.
Mr. Israani?
Yes.
Mr. Hubble?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Crawl?
Yes.
Item 7.1, personnel consent agenda, resolution to approve the employment of exempt personnel, Catherine Reed, Executive Secretary to the Director of Operations, effective April 13th, and Devin Lavender, District Nurse, effective at the beginning of the 26-27 school year. Item 7.2, resolution to approve the employment of classified bus driver for 25-26 school year. Item 7.3, resolution to amend the supplemental coaching assignment. We didn't end up having enough student athletes for those, so those positions are becoming volunteer. So that's why we're amending. Item 7.4, resolution to approve the classified resignation for the 25-26 school year. Item 7.5, resolution to approve classified employee unpaid leave of absences as noted. Item 7.6, resolution to approve adult chaperone volunteers for the school-sponsored trips as noted for Greenfield Village in Washington, D.C. Item 7.7, certified employment of Title I tutors and educational assistants for the 26-27 school year. Item 7.8, resolution to approve certified employment 26-27 school year of these three individuals. These will be new employees with the district. Item 7.9, resolution to approve certified retirement. Item 7.10, commendation of our retiring staff member. Item 7.11, resolution to approve supplemental assignments for intramural supervision for this spring. Item 7.12, resolution to approve long-term classified pay scale classification for the 25-26 school year. This is filling in for a substitute role. And then 7.13, approval of the consent agenda.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
May I have a second? Second. Questions, comments? Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal?
Yes.
Mr. Israani?
Yes.
Mr. Hubble?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Crawl?
Yes. Resolve that the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education hereby approves and certifies the funds of the collective bargaining agreement between the Brooklyn City School District Board of Education and the Brooklyn Education Association for the period of July 1st, 2026 through June 30th, 2029, per exhibit on file in the Treasurer's Office as noted. May I have a motion?
So moved.
May I have a second? Questions, comments?
Just a quick comment. Want to thank our certified teachers for, it was a great process. We were able to come to tentative agreement with about 2.5 days, well, maybe a little bit over, but great conversations, and I think with this contract, we're going to be able to move the district forward. I will have to say too that the union ratified on their side unanimously. So I think that says a lot about the collegiality and the partnership we would have with our teachers. So very excited for the next 3 years with them.
Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal?
Yes.
Mr. Israani?
Yes.
Mr. Hubble?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Crawl?
Yes. Is there any other business?
I do have I just want to make mention, May 12th is the grand opening or ribbon cutting at Polaris from 4 o'clock. So if anybody wants to attend, we'll be out there. It'll be probably a packed house for the robotics, electronics, automation. So you guys had a chance to see some of it. So it's a pretty nice setup. So I just want to remind everybody.
Mr. Kroll, I have 2 items. I'll have a April construction report for the board at our next meeting on May 5th. And then also I'd like to add an executive session to that meeting to discuss security protocols within the district. Okay, that's all I have.
Anybody else? The next regular meetings of the Board of Education, Tuesday, May 5th, Tuesday, May 19th, Tuesday, June 2nd, Tuesday, June 16th, and there's going to be a little delay or gap, Tuesday, July 21st, all at 6:15 here in the back. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
May I have a second? Second. Mr. Shearhart, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Neal?
Yes.
Mr. Israani?
Yes.
Mr. Hubble?
Yes.
Ms. Rafter?
Yes.
Ms. Crawl?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good job.